Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this amazing session. Today, we are going to be learning the proven ways and methods to make money with copywriting. I'm so delighted to have everyone on ground. Welcome, everybody. Please, if you can hear me, just type in the comment section. Just type, I can hear you, Boss Uzi. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. If you can hear me, just type, I can hear you. I'm so delighted to have everyone on ground. Today, we are going to be learning something very, very important. We're going to be learning how to, monetize our copywriting knowledge so that we can get, profit. We can make some good money in this time and age. So if you're ready, I am ready. Today, we are going to be starting up on a very, very, today is going to be, I'm going to take you on a journey on why copywriting is very, very important and why you need to learn copywriting today. So if you're ready, put it in the comment section. Just type I am ready. Yeah. One thing I like telling people is that this copywriting thing that we are learning right like this, it is one of the things that's brought me to this level I am right now. And I'm very, very sure that if you take it serious, it's also like give you a step further in any part you want to like go in. So, welcome everyone once again. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to make money with copywriting, even as a beginner. Welcome everyone. So, I want you to take your seats, just relax and have your seat while I just take you on this journey. Now, there are three things I'm going to be giving you if you stay to the end of this particular class. Number one, I am going to be giving you this my free ebook called the 5 Steps to Become a Copywriter. I'm also going to be giving you an audio program called Level Up, and I'm also going to give you a mystery gift worth 50,000 naira, and you're going to get it, after this training. Now, let's just go straight to the point. Before we start, I always like giving my student light refreshment. It's very, very important to give everybody light refreshment so we can just get into business for today. So, let me know what you're going to be taking. Are you still taking your shawarma, or are you taking rice and beef, or are you taking yam and egg sauce? Which one are you going to be taking? Put it in the comment section. All right. If you have any friend that is supposed to be here, you can just invite them. It's going to be an amazing time again. Well done, well done. Put it in the comment section. What are you going to be having for today? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Somebody said shawarma. Ada, you like shawarma. Ada, you like shawarma. Ada, you like shawarma. Okay. Somebody said rice and beans. Daniel said rice and beans. Okay. Anyone you want is free of charge for you. Until the day you meet Boss Uzi, you collect it for free. Any day you meet me, just make sure that you ask me for it. All right, without wasting much of your time, rice and beef. The caterer is already serving you guys, so enjoy your food. Now, two things like I'm going to be skipping a lot of preliminary process, today, because I know that the people that are here are probably OGs and people that are, well, you understand copywriting. So I'll not go through all this, plenty talks. I'm just going to giving you the words monetization framework of copywriting, and I just want to charge you up towards get into this thing and profit for yourself. Now, the three things we're going to be learning for today, for the people that are still, maybe the people that are still meeting me for the first time, my name is Uzoma Oranebo. Okay, I'll probably introduce myself, but there are three things we're going to be learning today. Number one, I'm going to be giving you the concept of copywriting. Secondly, I'm going to be exposing you to what is possible with this copywriting thing. And thirdly, I am going to also be leading you on the right path so that you don't spend time shadow boxing. There's a lot of new trends coming out right now, and if you really want to do well online, you need to follow who know road. You need to follow the path that is proven to give you results, not just anyhow path. You need to follow the path that can give you results, and that is exactly why I'm here. I'm going to lead you towards the right path. So let's go straight into it. Many people are here because of different reasons. Number one, some people, and most of the reasons that many of us are here are tied to financial. This financial thing, especially in this economy, it has crippled a lot of people. And if you're not strong enough, if you're not strong enough, you're going to also be a victim of this thing. And as somebody that is under me, or somebody that understands, somebody that is learning from me, it is an abomination for you to yield to the defeat of these times. Firstly, one of the ways to shield yourself from every vicissitude of this time, number one, you need to have a positive mindset. You don't need to conform to what is happening currently. You need to derive your own reality. I know it is easy for people to say, but see, all these ones is motivation. Things are hard and things are realistically hard. But what about the people that are making millions of naira? What about the people that are making billions? Is it hard for them as well? Things are hard, but your case is going to be an exception. Your case is going to be an exception because you're going to be tapping from a source that is different from everybody is tapping from social media, and social media is affecting their life. Everybody is tapping, oh, things are bad in the economy, life is difficult, and that is what is going to be happening. You see people saying about talking about house rent. I don't have money, house rent is increasing. No, your case is different. And the only thing that is done to hinder you from getting that result you want for yourself is just knowledge. And aside knowledge, implementation, check out what you did today. Many of us have beautiful intentions to do so many things today. But what did we end up doing? We ended up pressing the phone from morning to night, even to this time. We ended up doing different things. And that is, we have gotten to this point right now. So you find out that at the end of the day, the problem is not the economy. There is a principle for making money online. There's a principle for making money universally. It works whether you're sleeping, whether you're shouting. There's a principle for success. And if you follow that principle step by step, precept upon precept, you're going to get the result you're looking for. Do you understand? And that principle is exactly what I'm going to be revealing tonight. Because, guys, no, anybody that is under me, it is impossible for you to face this thing. I have gotten out from this cage of, of struggle for a long time. It's not like I am totally free, because at every stage you need to climb. You need to unlock new mindsets. You probably unlock maybe a 50K or 100K or 500K per week. For you to unlock the 1 million naira per month, you need to do something else. You need to move into a different reality. If you be waking up by 1 o'clock and working for 2 hours, if you want to get into that ring, probably you need to do something different. So at the end of the day, you find out that the problem is almost not the economy. There is a universal law to veto any economy, but the problem is probably you, and you need to check in yourself today. But nevertheless, I would not be very, very insensitive to acknowledge the fact that the country has been very, very difficult, especially for people that are beginners. You go online and you see everybody teaching skills, AI skills, and this one, and people are subscribing to those things. That is a strategy. Those people are living the principle of Second Kings, because guess what? In Second Kings, they said what? The woman with that owes debt. The prophet told her to go into her house and find oil. And as she found oil, she said, go and sell it. She did not know that the oil was there. He said, borrow vessels and be pouring. Didn't she know that oil can be sellable before? That is the reason why I have stood here today. Sometimes, I'm not saying I'm a prophet, but you need somebody to stand as that. You need somebody to stand in that prophet mantle to just tell you, hey, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. The problem why a lot of people are still broke to this point is because they think they can do everything by themselves. They think they are so intelligent to be disciplined. They think they are intelligent to do that, and that is the reason why many people feel stuck. So you're probably here because you're looking for a legit way to make money from the internet, or maybe you just want to upgrade your financial status using a legitimate means, or maybe you're a student, you're just looking for a way to earn while you study in school, or maybe you want to or maybe you have a job currently and you're looking for a way to pivot into the digital space, or maybe you intend to learn a high income skill just to earn from the comfort of your home. Or maybe you've heard that copywriting pays so well and you want to learn it so that you can live the life of your dreams. If any of these reasons is the reason you're here, then your reasons are valid. My name is Uzoma Oranebo, the founder of Bosuzi Consult, the VC of the College of Copywriting, Sales and Marketing. What I do is that I help individuals who want to make money on the internet with the skills. I help them with skills for them to build a thriving business. And my area is copywriting, sales, and marketing. These 3 areas is where I've built competence in, and that is exactly why I'm coming here to teach this thing today. I've trained over 11,000 people, more than that, and worked with over 20,000 businesses, worked with over 20 businesses. People know me as the boss of copywriting. I currently am with my shirt here today. So now let's go straight to the point. Here we have some results that we've done for our students. One thing about me is that I am not going to cajole you by results. These are results from clients that were closed, paid in full for copywriting jobs. This is another one that, one of my students earning in dollars about 900. This job was there about $2,000. I don't know, but one of my students, a lot of people are getting results. So if you've been hearing that things are hard, you need to change your location. You need to change your environment. Now, let me tell you something about environment. Today, I was thinking about this today. If you carry yourself, and if you take a bottle of water and put it inside a cold fridge, what is going to happen to that fridge? That fridge is going towards the bottle of water is going to assume the temperature of that fridge. That means if that fridge is hot, the bottle of water will be hot. If that fridge is cold, the bottle of water will be what? Cold. If you carry yourself that is cold, you're very, very cold, and you dip it into maybe fire, and you say, because I'm cold, I can retain anything, you're going to what? Burn. Your eyes is going to melt. What am I trying to tell you right now? I'm trying to tell you that environment is one of the biggest secrets, is one of the biggest success secrets that many of us don't even know about. Environment can make or break you. If you're in the wrong environment, you're not getting the right information, it will break you. I don't want to really go there today. But this was just me in the wrong environment. Yes, in the wrong environment academically, and in the wrong environment mentally and everywhere. And this was me on a frustrated day. Many of you know this story. This was me. Checked my name on the notice board, and I saw my results: 1.1 GPA. Out of what 5.0, I got 1.1. It is very, very embarrassing telling my parents that I got a 1.1 GPA. That is appalling. They took me to school, but the problem is not that. The problem is, personally, I wanted to study computer science, but I got into university and I was given computer science, but due to one or two things, I was pushed to mathematics, and that made me struggle. Now, as an intelligent person that I am, I've always believed that I'm very, very intelligent. When I was in university, I got into school in 16 years old. So I believed I was very, very intelligent. But let me tell you something. You are intelligent doesn't mean you can thrive everywhere. So I did not thrive in this particular place. I struggled bitterly. And that was what kept me in university for 8 good years. Why am I telling you this? Wait for me, guys. Now, that thing reduced me from somebody I was aiming for a first class in the university. I reduced my goals. I reduced my expectation towards, let me just finish with a 2-1. 2-1, when I found out that I'm not passing this math, so I now reduce my expectation. Let me even finish with anything, I'll manage it. That is how life is for many people. See, let me tell you something. If this copywriting, you don't even see that it's going to help you make money, there is no need starting it. There are some skills that when people tell me to come and learn, I'll say, please, I don't want. You want to tell me to come and learn graphic designing? Thank you. I can learn the mini one with AI for myself. But if you say come and learn as a course, don't worry. Do you know why? It's not because they're not good skills. It's because I have checked what is the earning capacity, what is the earning capability, what is the profitability, future profitability. You have to check many things. Me, before I get into anything, I used to check. Do you understand? If you tell me to come and learn, there are some time when there was a time I wanted to learn clipping, things online. It's not bad, but you don't need to understand self. It's not everywhere that people are making money that you trick your head in. That is the reason why many people get frustrated. You see affiliate marketing, you're running. You see this one, you're running. You will be broke, you'll be frustrated, you will not do well there. It's not rocket science. Do you understand? So when, this was me in the shop, I got a job in Yaba Market. I was selling shoes. And, in that shop, that shop, in fact, gave me inspiration. I loved selling. So the idea of when a customer come into the shop, how much do you want to buy this? How much? I love conversations, and I love when the conversation leads towards sales. Every time my boss used to tell me, you're a very good salesman. At my young age, started selling in the shop, in the market, 10 to 11 years. Then when this university entered everything, I started going to the market by 17 years old just to make some money. My boss said, you will leave shop for me for a full day. I've made sales. They are very comfortable traveling. So I knew that, at all, this is where my dominance is. I know how to sell. So when it came to learning online skill, I had to find a skill that could, accommodate my personality. My personality is teaching, number one. My personality is selling, number two. Writing compelling words that convert. So I needed to what I said, you see, I made a mistake in school. This time around, I am not making any mistake again. I must go for what can give me an advantage. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason I am here today, the reason why I've amassed some amount of financial, grace is because I have yielded to my calling. Yield to your calling. If copywriting is not something that can help you, come out. Is this one is not a training I'm begging people. But anyway, you need to listen to what I have to say right now. So this was me, university, when you're not really doing well, you emaciate, everything is I was just taking stock of my life. Then finally, God did it for me. God did it for me. God gave me the grace. Then I used the grace to what make some money. And I'm going to tell you how I made money. Then I went back to school. I sorted my way out and I passed my examinations. And that was where I said, you see, this day, my life started in 2020, 2021. I keep telling people anything you knew about me before 2020 or 2021, those things were fake. Right now, this is where my life is starting. Because those years, I was just living another life. I was living life towards graduates. But my life started when I finally yielded to what can give me money. What the first thing that gave me money? You know, the first thing that gave me money was number one, selling PDFs, easy PDFs online. I wrote a book, Mindset Boost, and I was able to sell this information product to some set of people, and I made huge amounts of money from that. And the reason why, the reason I sold this book is because in 2020, during the COVID, there was nothing I had. There was no skill I had. I did not have any copywriting skill, no closing skill, no AI skill, no coding skill. I was just there. So I said, what is the one thing I can do for myself? I remember that day I started, I remember that day I started, writing this book. March 5th, 2020. I slept on, because when I used to squat in school, one guy, I slept on the floor and I just opened my book and I wrote Mindset Post. I started writing that book in sleeping on the floor. The reason why I decided to write this book is because I knew that your gift is going to make room for you. A lot of you don't have money to start anything right now. What is going to open doors for you is your gift, the little gift in your hands. Do you understand me? That little gift of yours in your hand is going to open door for you. Productize your knowledge, do something with your life, carry and learn. Sometimes you don't even have money to learn the skill. Do what you can do. I did not have money to pay for any course here, but I had a knowledge that I had a very beautiful phone that I can put intelligence inside a PDF. PDF was free. I did it and I sold it to a friends and family. Why was the selling possible? I had words. I know how to sell because I did not start selling. Now we're driving somewhere. Now I started e-commerce business because after I finished making money online with that ebook, I made about 300 and something. It was enough to start a business. I started an e-commerce business and I just I snap some pictures, I send it online. I run advertisement, Facebook ads that time, 500 naira. I ran ads of 500 naira and it gave me 4 sales that day. I made a profit of about 17,000 naira from 500 naira when all my goods were delivered. I said, whoa, with that year. I started delivering. I ran that business for 8 months. I think that was where I made my first million. But the balance sheet was not just balancing because even though I made my first million from them, I never saw 1 million naira in my account because it was a product business. By the time you get the money, you have to buy new products, you have to sell. So it was a rotational thing. The reason why I stopped that business was because, and thank God I stopped, because one thing about people is that one of the trap you can find yourself in is, well, when things are working for you is a very big trap. If you're making small money from a particular thing, it could be your job, it could be any small business you've done. That thing can be your trap. For me, this one almost was my trap because I was making money enough to buy shawarma, enough to buy buns, enough to buy Coke and chin chin. I was making money and I was flexing. I was inviting people over. I was hosting birthdays. But guess what? It was it was a trap because I never saw myself a millionaire for 8 good months. One of the indices that the business you're doing is not going to take you to the next level is when it cannot make you a 1 million naira in the next 6 months. If it can't make you a 1 million naira in 6 months, forget. If it doesn't have the propensity to do that, when I mean a 1 million naira, I mean you've already done all your expenses. Your account is just 1 million naira or more. If you cannot see that 1 million naira in 6 months, 7 months, it's even too much. But let's just say 6 months, 7 months after you've been saving, you still do business, but you'll be saving like 200 every month. Then you make that, you just put 1 million for you to see it. If you cannot do any business that can give you that thing, please just know that that business is is a knife. It's going to hold you down. So, in as much as e-commerce sounds brilliant, it held me down for many years. So, I decided to what? I decided to what learn high income skills. I rather decided to what learn high income skills because high income skills. I learned that high income skills is the skills that can make. These are the things that can make you rich. I said, okay, let me learn high income skills. So I got the charts here. This was the beautiful chart that I saw in 2020. Copywriting, closing, public speaking, digital marketing, and software development, media buying, cyber security, SEO experts, sales and marketing. It was all beautiful skills, and this was download. In that, you see, that COVID was a deciding year. Everybody was at home. If COVID happened now, I will make I will make more money because I understand that everybody was at home. Attention was there. Nobody was going to work. It was an orchestrated thing. I don't know, by God or somebody. So, ladies and gentlemen, looking at all these charts right now, which of the skills are you interested in learning? Look at them very, very well. They are copywriting, closing, public speaking, and everything. Everything is very, very. Copywriting is the act of writing words that sales. Closing is the act of what closing sales. For a business. Public speaking is even what I'm doing right now, but you can have it mainstream. Digital marketing, the ability to use digital resources to what sell. Media buying, the ability to use Facebook ads, TikTok ads to what get customers. Cyber security, advanced one. SEO expert, the ability to use words to what sell and all that. So many skills. Which of these skills are you interested in learning today? Which of these top high income skills? Put it in the comment section. Everybody, put it in the comment section. Now, for you people that their network is not even that strong, maybe you've said copywriting or you said something this before. Right now, this is the reason why, copywriting. Now, this copywriting thing was the reason why I made 1 million naira. When a business can make you 1 million naira and you can see it in your accounts and you paid all your expensive and you can just see 1 million. I said, yes, this business is the one that will change my life. And I fired up on 4 cylinders and I fired up on 5 cylinders. Now, today, today, there are many things I can do today. I can teach you copywriting, teach you how to write copies and all that shit. How I can leave you with something that is going to change your life. Which one do you want? Practical aspect, I should leave you with that thing that will change your life. Which one do you want? Put it in the comment section. Again, please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, we don't do this for subscription, but I'll appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel. Very, very important. Just show some love. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this was the skill that really, really changed my life. This copywriting thing. It was the skill that changed my life. And the reason why I knew it was a skill that would change my life is because I saw 1 million naira in my account. And eventually there are more skills coming. And since 2021, I have been doing this skill. I've been doing this thing. And it's still printing money. And I said, no, it's not only me that I'm looking to retire. I want to go into something else. I want to go into beautiful. I want to explore other things. The online space is beautiful. There's a lot of money to be made here. I want to go and do other things. I said, but before I leave here, let me teach somebody this skill. I'm looking for a mini-me. I'm looking for someone that will just take the mantle. Come and take, but Susie, come and give me that mantle. I'm looking for that person. And I'll look at you, I'll say they are proud. Some of my students that I have given that mantle to, most of them are just making their money on a low key. They don't want to do teaching. They don't even want to teach. They don't want to impart. They are just interested in, learning the skill and using it for themselves. But I'm looking for somebody else that can even be like me, that can also teach other people. But nevertheless, whether you want to learn the skill for yourself to work for jobs and to work for your business, or you want to learn the skill for, just towards to teach it or make money, copywriting is one big skill that can make you money. And it is not about writing. Copywriting has nothing to do with writing. It has everything to do with what's knowing how to communicate. Now, if you're new here, you've never heard me before, you've never, listened to Boss Uzi before, you've never talked, put it in the comment section, say, I am new here, put first timer, just type first timer in the comment section. If you're new, you've never heard me, because if you're new, it will help me know whether I'm talking to beginners or whether I'm talking to already existing eggbons. If you're new here, you've never heard from me, you've never even got into my mentorship, you've never got in my course, just type, I am a newcomer. All right, first timer. Wow. Let's celebrate the first timer. Share the pop-off. Share the pop-off. Who is sharing pop-off? Minerals. If you're a first timer, identify you so that you will share your pop-off. Okay, because we have a first timer here, let's go straight into what copywriting is. Now, first timer and every other person that is here, you still want to understand what copywriting is. I am going to be telling you, demystifying it again. Now, this copywriting thing, there was a beggar on the streets of, Oxford in London. And that beggar always begged. And in that beggar, he couldn't talk. And he couldn't talk and could he see? Yes, he couldn't talk. And he just had a cap that he was using to beg for money. He just had a cap he was using to beg for money. And people were passing the streets and they were not giving him money. So people were just dropping coins. Some people were dropping small coins. And that was a busy street of people people had money. You understand? People had money, but nobody was dropping coins for him. And it was a big street. He could see, but he couldn't talk, right? Yes. He had hands, he had everything, but he couldn't talk. He was a dumb person. So in his board, he wrote there, please help me. He wrote there, please help me so that I will eat today. You understand? And when he wrote that thing, everybody will just keep passing. Even when somebody put him, these guys, let me just drop something there. In the morning, in the afternoon, everything remained like that. But somebody met him and told him that, see, this thing that you put here, please help me. People don't like helping people like that. People want to understand the benefits of helping people. So your job is, you want people to give you their resources, right? You want people to give you their financial resources, right? For people to give you their financial resources, then you need to give them a psychological balance, because you can't give them anything back. So as a beggar as you are, you need to give people back something. So this man decided to change his message in that board. He cleaned the board. And from please help me to help, he changed it to help somebody, put a smile on somebody's face today with as little as possible. He just said, put a smile on someone's face today and just drop the cap there. It was something he put on that board. Put a smile on someone's face today. Or he put something like a penny can put a smile on someone's face. And he put his cap there, his hat there. And guess what? The marketing message changed from I need, come and help me towards put a smile on someone's face. That means if I can drop something there, that means I'm putting a smile on someone's face. Guess what happened? That cap began to fall. People started dropping money there. What happened? What exactly happened? The message changed from begging for money towards sending them a psychological commodity for them to buy. And when they bought it, they were happy. So that means this my 1 naira can put a smile on somebody's face. This is my 2 naira. So that even if they said with 1 penny, that means if I put 2 penny, 2 people is going to be smiling. That is how copywriting is. So what happened? Nothing changed. The product did not change. The intention did not change. Only thing that changed was the marketing message. So ladies and gentlemen, what exactly is copywriting in definition? In the big screen, this is exactly what copywriting is. Copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages. that triggers an ideal audience to take a buying decision. Let's demystify this definition. Do you understand? Copywriting is the act of what? Crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages. It is the act of writing something that is different from the normal and making it what? Emotional. You can see that man, his message was emotional because his message was not just about him again. His message was about people. And it was compelling enough and needed them to what? Take action on this goal. You understand? And it triggers an audience to what? Take a what? Buying decision. Now, let me not dwell so much on this. I want to run. Where is copywriting being used? Number one, product name. Some people will write books, some people will create courses, some people will even have a product and name their product one kind of name, a name that doesn't what? Strike attention. You name a book that's supposed to help people to make money. You name the book Unveiled. What is the meaning of Unveiled? Put there how to make money from your bedroom, even if you're sleeping for 10 years. That is how to what? Use copywriting. Now, there I'm just exaggerating. Product description. Instead of putting features, 500 mAh, 200 mAh, change it from this power bank will last you all day until NEPA brings light. Story, putting context to everything. Sales letter. When you're writing sales letter, instead of you to be just talking plenty, send emotional message. Now, one thing that we have come to the AI generation, and one thing that is almost missing. I used to tell my students there are copies that are very well, there are copy that sounds great. There are sales message that sounds great, and there are ones that would convert. AI can help you write beautiful copies that sounds beautiful, but AI cannot write compelling messages. Now, somebody will argue with me, but Susie, AI used to write things for me. Have you used those things AI is writing for you to sell? I can almost not outsource my copywriting when the one I want to use and sell. I cannot outsource that copy to AI. It is a disadvantage to me and the product I want to sell. So another thing that copywriting can do for you is email letters, billboards, and many more. So, like I said, these are two books. One is Astrological Love, and the other one is How to Satisfy a Woman and Have Her Beg for More. The first and only books that tells you exactly how. These two books are the same, but which one will you pick here? Will you pick Astrological Love and read Astrological Love, or will you pick this one, How to Satisfy a Woman Every Time I Have Her Beg for More? Title A or Title B? Many people will go for what? Title B. Right? Because it is sending what? Emotions. Now, let's go over to what copywriting really is. I think I'll share my screen today so that we can do some basic practical. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the basis of copywriting. Copywriting is divided into 4 places. Number 1, the attraction. Attraction has the headlines. And number 2, nurturing, conversion, and retention. Now, I am rushing because I'm rushing, but at the end of the day, copywriting has four important elements. So number 1, we are going to start with the headline. Yes, I'm going to teach you guys how to write headlines. Then after I teach you how to write headlines, we'll do a mini practical. Then the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to teach you, I'll probably teach you how to write a full copy right now. I'll teach you how to write a full copy. So today I'm going to be sharing my screen. I'm going to be sharing all my screen today, but give me a minute. Let me just check something. From my computer. Let me just check something. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Oh, where is this product? Copywriting. All right. Okay. So today we are going to be doing some practical sessions, and I'll make sure that we are fast because there is no time. So let me share my screen right now. If you can see my screen, just type I can see your screen, Boss Uzi. Just type I can see your screen, Boss Uzi. All right. If you can see my screen, welcome all the first timers. I can see you in the comment section. If If you're a first timer, just type in the comment section first timer. Now, let's go straight to headline. How to write a high converting headline. How to write high converting headlines. Proven strategy that work. Forget all this preliminary. Now, copywriting, I told you, is divided into 4, right? If you can see my screen, just type I can see your screen. You want me to expand the screen more? Yeah. So you guys can see my screen. Let me remove it. Somebody said you can't see my screen. All right. So I hope you can see it right now. So now let's go straight to understanding what headlines is. Now, studies have shown that content with compelling headlines will always get more attention than what a regular kind of what headline. Do you understand what I just said right now? I said that content, if you have a content on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, will get more attention than if you write a good headline. It will get more attention than the one that have what regular headline. You understand? I'll tell you what this means, right? I'll tell you what this means right now. So, what makes a good headline? Number one, a great headline does one of the following. Number one, it promises a clear result. It speaks to what pain point. It uses specific numbers or time frame, and it will spark curiosity. So, if you want to know whether your headline is good, check, does it promise anything? Number two, does it speak to pain points? Number three, is it what specific? Number four, is it what curiosity based? If it is 1/10, if it's 1/4, it is bad. If it is 2/4, it is not good. It is trying. If it is 3/, it is okay, it can pass. But if it's 4/10, that is what you should be aiming for. So when you're doing your practical today, just understand, does it speak to pain points? Does it have a clear result? Does it use numbers or time frame? Does it spark curiosity? You grade it with that indices. Now, the first headline framework is the how-to framework. Now, the problem with ChatGPT and the problem with AI tool is that when people are using this AI tool, everybody just gets lazy. You get lazy and forget the basics. Instead of you to understand, tell ChatGPT, okay, use a headline, use a how-to framework to write this headline. Because you don't know, you just want AI to give you everything so that you will use. See what the how-to framework is all about. Now, the how-to framework is, the formula is how to, it starts with a how-to. And how to what? Achieve a desired result. When you achieve these desired results without what? A painful what? Obstacle. How to achieve a desired result without see the example here. How to build a profitable online business without running ads. Do you understand? How to what? Build a profitable online business without running ads. The how to must start. Then the promise is build a profitable online business. Then the painful obstacle is, since the person don't have money to run ads without running ads, you can see. Number two, the list framework. I will call it the list framework. It starts with a number, and it also has a result, and it also has what? Eradication of what? Doubts, removing of doubts. Now, the number starts 7 ways to make money online. You can see, what is the 7? 7 is the word curiosity. Make money online is achieving the results. That is what the, make money online. That is the results. Even if doubt, even if you don't have a skill, yeah, that means I can make money if I don't have a skill. Yeah, how can I do it? That is exactly what this particular thing will tell you. Another one is, the result plus time frame. Now, results in a particular time frame. Now, how is this framework being used? You can see how the framework is being used. Make your first 500K in 30 days. In 30 days, selling ebooks. You can see. So you can see the first one there is what? Make your first. That means make your first 500K. That is the results. In 30 days, that is the words, that is the time frame. So let's go over to another one. I'm going to just talk about, we have 20 here, but I'll talk about just 4 so that we can go into other things. So you can see another one. This is the word curiosity headline. You can see this one. The adjective secret behind what? A result. Adjective is a word used instead of a noun. So instead of just saying the secret behind viral content most creators ignore, you can say something like the strange secret. The strange secret. This strange is what? an adjective, and that is exactly what this, because this thing now, this strange now, it's what it affects the way a person thinks about this headline or whatever they're about to read. So what is it will spark up your curiosity. Do you understand? You understand? So these are the kind of headlines you can use. Now, if you want to use another one, the proven blueprints, the proven six-figure blueprints that creators are using to make money online, all those kind of things. So you can see it is just for you to use an adjective. The no broke system of making money with affiliate marketing. You can see. So another one is what the problem based. If you're struggling with a particular problem, now the problem is what you should change. If you're struggling with XYZ, read this. You can see. If your content isn't getting engagement, read this. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody should give me just one headline in the comment section. Give me one headline in the comment section. Everybody should give me a headline in the comment section. Give me one headline in the comment section. Everybody give me one headline in the comment section. Now let's go back to why you give me one headline. I want to take you back to the next thing. All right. Now, okay, we are going to write a copy here today. We are going to be writing a copy here today. So the next thing that after a headline, after you write a headline, the next thing you need to write is, I love this. This is beautiful. This person used the last thing I gave to give me results. If you're struggling with lead generation, read this. Beautiful. Now, after you've written a headline, what is the next thing? The next thing to do is towards write a hook. Now, a headline is towards grab attention. A hook is what towards sustain the attention. A headline is what to grab attention. A hook is what towards sustain the attention. And how do you sustain attention? That is exactly why you have to write a hook. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please and please, this is very, very important. Everybody should listen, because some people write great headlines, but some people hook is very, very bad. So please, if you have, write your headlines in the comment section. Everybody should give me one headline each. Now let's go back to hook. What is hook? The name of this book is called Hooked. Now, after you finish writing a very, very good headline, what is a hook? A hook is a message that comes immediately after your headline. A headline gets you click. A hook gains attention. You remember, a headline gets attraction. A hook ends the attention. A headline a headline gets you clicks. Then the hook it ends the attention. It keeps you in. Your hook is where interest is either built or lost. So your headline can do a very good job at making people stop and just check you out. But if your hook is not good enough, people will just pass through. So now let's examine what a hook is. Now, after you've written a very, very good hook, like a very, very good headline, like something like this, I can see somebody like this: 7 ways to be a successful entrepreneur. Now, this one is not complete, even if you don't come from a rich home. 7 ways to become a successful entrepreneur, even if you don't come from a rich home. If you want to write a hook with this is exactly what you do. Now, there are many, I have 20 hooks here. You're going to use the curiosity hook. What is the curiosity hook? It opens a loop in the reader's mind. It opens a hook in the reader's mind. So, example of that is most people get this completely wrong, and it's the reason they never make money online. Do you understand? So now we can even use this for your hook. You can see 7 ways to be a successful entrepreneur, even if you don't come from a rich home. Your second line can now be something like, most people get this completely wrong, and that is the reason why they never make money online. You can see. Now let's go to another hook. Another hook is the story hook. I love this so much. I always use it. I even use it for many of you. 2 years ago, I was completely broke, confused, about to give up, online. But here is what I learned. I start telling little story. One thing about story no even get framework like that. Story is just something people love hearing story. The reason why many of you were listening to my NYSC story and my broke story is because stories are sweet. You understand? So if you're telling story in your hook, people will stop and listen to you. Now, let me use another person's headline: how to get bulk buyers even if you're a beginner. Very beautiful. So now let's pick a hook for this one. Now let's use the shock pattern. Shock pattern hook. Say something unexpected. Getting bulk buyer online is not hard as you think. You understand? So you can use that one. How to get bulk buyers. You can now come and say, because people think that getting bulk buyers is hard. You can say, getting bulk buyers is not hard. Let me listen to what they have to say. There's another one called the question hook. What if I told you the reason you're not getting bulk buyers is because of your XYZ? Or do you want to get bulk buyers for your business in 30 days or less? Question mark. Do you understand? That is a question hook. And that hook is already telling people to answer yes or no in the comments in their mind. Now let's use Daniel on, one of my new students. Okay, this one is a lose 10 kg monthly without giving up the food you love. Beautiful. This person is an amateur copywriting. Why are you using abbreviation U? Okay, no problem. You can see beautiful headline. I love this one. Lose 10 kg without use 10 kg monthly. I'll pity you and give it to you, bro. I'll pity you and give it to you. There's a reason I'm giving it to you. All right, let's find a hook for this one. Problem amplification hook. Let's use this one. Deepen the reader's pain. You've been trying to lose weight consistently, but nothing is working. No progress. Instead, you keep increasing your weight. Here is the exact thing I found out about your, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? Do you think that I will not hook the reader? The problem is that many of us are now, because AI is now there, everybody has shut their minds. No, AI must give me the hook. AI must give me the headline. If you can think by yourself, there are some emotional hook that AI can't do for you. Do you understand? So we just have a few time. So 7 ways to make money online, even as a beginner who has not made money online before. Not bad. Finding financial, freedom is difficult. Yeah. All right, 3 ways to be successful in life. This one is too vague. But anyway, I'm glad you guys have an understanding. Normally I used to give assignment, but I used to give assignment for you guys to do, but I'll probably give assignments, for this particular one. But you can see, guys, this is exactly what. So when it comes to copywriting, we've done 2 things now. We've written a headline, and we've written a hook. We've written a headline and written a hook. Now let's go even into practical. Let's even write a sales copy. Let me show you guys how to write a sales copy. And the practicalization of everything is that, number one, if you're new here, if you're writing copy for me, there's an application you need. You use Google Docs. And how do you use Google Docs? You click on docs.google.com. Docs.google.com. Yes, that is what you use. Then you would create a new document. You understand? You create a new document. Now, let us give ourselves a small assignment here. Today, we are not going to be using any AI to just random. We are just going to be doing the practical raw. Because I found out that sometimes even me, using AI to teach self is a disadvantage to my students. So we just write raw. Now, let us give ourselves a job. Let me look at the comment section. Let me pick one person that has a business. Arenze, let's pick Daniel for example. Should we pick Daniel? Let's pick Daniel. Let's pick Daniel. So Daniel is a business owner. So Daniel is a business owner who sells his. Let me see the headline Daniel gives so that I'll know what he sells. So 7 proven ways to make money online, even if you're not okay. And okay, Daniel was talking about something about weight loss. So let's take Daniel is a business owner. Or Daniel is a personal fitness coach. And he is looking for new clients. So as a copywriter, kindly crafts out a simple copy, a simple copy to help Daniel reach out and land new clients. So this is the work we are going to be doing right now. I love this. I love this so much. I love practical so much. Practical is my food. I love it so much. How many of you love practical? If you love practical, say I love practical. If you love practical, say I love practical in the comment section. If you love practical, say I love practical in the comment section. You guys are not talking. Well, this class is just so boring. Is it because you people did not invite your friends? Okay, I understand. People did not invite your friends. But nevertheless, let's write this copy. So now, right now, okay, this is it here. So Daniel is a personal trainer and he needs new clients because Owuna Sa Daniel head. So he's looking for new clients. So now, as a copywriter, Daniel gave me the job. So if I want to start writing a copy for Daniel, maybe I want him to reach out towards new clients in the gym. If I want to write a cold email, or a cold copy, a sales copy, what is the first thing I write? What is the first thing I write? People in the comment section, everybody give me something in the comment section. What is the first thing I write? What is the first headline I should use? What is the first headline I should use? What is the first headline? So I'm just going to come like this. Now, remember our headline framework. Let's not forget. Let's go back to that headline framework. Now, let's use one of the framework. Now, a framework that gets everybody interested. Now, deepens the reader's pain. Okay, this one is, let's go over to the problem-based. If you're struggling to lose weight, then this is for you. Should Daniel start his copy like that? Let's check something else. The proven secrets. No, gym people know they're using that one. Gym people, they get results in time frame. Lose 10 kg in 30 days with Daniel. What about this one? 7 ways to lose weight. No, Daniel is not selling a book. How to? No. So what we are going to do right now, we are going to go over to this one. We are going to go over to the problem because Daniel is now what? Now, Daniel, one thing about copywriting is that when you want to do copywriting, you have to target one client. You have to target one person. So right now, target audience is people. Now, this is the most important thing. People looking to lose weight. This is the problem Daniel wants to solve. Any other thing is a word counterfeit. Any other thing is a word counterfeit. Say counterfeit in the comment section. Time don't go. So right now, let's write something. Let's write something in the headline and the one we've done so far. So Daniel can now come using problem amplification. If we'll just start his headline with something like, if you have been struggling to lose weight, then read this. Ladies and gentlemen, if the person has been struggling to lose weight all the person's life, and the person sees something like this, what will the person do? The person will be what? Humble. Do you understand? The person will be what? Humble. You understand? The person is going to be what? Humble. So now, let's even increase it. We just take it to the word center. You can see, if you've been struggling to lose weight, then read this. Then read this. Then read this. Yes, then read this. Then now we've already gotten the attention of the person that wants to read it. What is the next thing we do? You can see it's easy to get attention. But now the next thing, our goal now, our goal right now is to what? Retain the attention. So now when we want to retain, we need to go over towards our hook. So when we want to go over to our hook, we need to go and find something. So we already use problem headline, problem calling out headline. The hook, what should we use there? Should we use what? A problem amplification, or should we use a question, or should we use a shortcut pattern? Now, I just taught you guys 5, and I'm going to be working with the 5. So let me use this problem amplification, or let me use story hook. Let's use story hook. Beautiful. All right, let's go. Now, story hook sometimes, especially with weight loss, it has to be backed up with proof. Now, let me go over to what ChatGPT. ChatGPT. This is what I want to do right now. I'll tell AI, okay, hello, kindly create an image that shows a person before and after weight loss journey. Yes, let's see what this guy can do. So it's going to be creating an image. We are going to use that image in our copy. So now the next one is problem amplification. And what are we going to use here? Story hook, right? So we're not going to be talking, we're not going to start again. We're going to be saying something like, in 2020, Emeka, in 2020, I struggled. In 2020, I was overweight and I hated myself because nobody wanted me around, because nobody wanted me around them. Comma, full stop. Being overweight made me look indisciplined and unhealthy. Then this is it. Then you now go over. Then you now start using bullets. Number 1, my girlfriend broke up with me. My girlfriend broke up with me. My father always make me feel bad because my mom despised me. And you list everything. All these ones are just for problem amplification. All these ones are story hook, but you mix everything together. Then the next thing is you now get into the main copy. But everything changed when I discovered this thing. Then, in fact, let's even leave this one. You can see what we just did right now, we just wrote a compelling headline and with compelling hook. You understand? And sorry about that. And another thing that can even help us with a compelling hook is image. Now you can see this image. I'm going to insert it here. You guys will see how it is. So you can see, I'm going to insert this image here. I got it from AI, so you can always get AI. You can see my weight loss journey. You can see from 30 kg, you lost, blah, blah, blah. You can see how beautiful. So image tells a lot of story than words can tell. Do you understand? You understand? So that is exactly what we are going to be doing today. So everything changed when I discovered that is the next thing. The next thing in a copy is the words. Today we just did the headline and hook. The next thing is what the body and the what call to action. Very, very important. So because of time, this is a 1 hour class. I don't intend to keep you guys here for a long time. I don't intend to keep you guys here for a long time. But how many of you have gotten value? If you've gotten value from today's class, type in the comment section, type value, type value, type value. If you've gotten value from today's class, type value. If you've gotten value from today's class, type value. Now, a lot of people are looking for Boss Uzi. I love the way you thought, and I need that book, those 2 books you gave me, the headline books and the hook book. If you're interested in that book, I can give you to practice your copywriting skills. You can have that book to practice your copywriting skills, but it's not free. But one of the things that will benefit you today, and one of the things that I can do for you today is I'm going to give you that book if you join the mentorship program. And this mentorship program is, I'm going to just talk about this mentorship program today, and you may not just hear me talk about it again. So if you're interested in knowing how to make from this copywriting thing, you want to learn how to make from 100K to 500K with your copywriting skills, then this is for you. I'm going to be teaching you a simple strategy that beginners are using to make money. Over 15,000 people of my students are using this strategy to already make money, and they're using it with their smartphone. So if you listen to me, I'm going to show you how you can do this for yourself. Many of you already know my story of how I was in Yaba markets, and a lot of you also know my story of how I failed in university. But all these things changed. I was so broke until I discovered what copywriting, and my story changed from somebody living in a hut before, from somebody living in a condo, in a small apartment, with my parents, to now living in my own glass house, now living in my own place, buying my things by myself, using the latest phone, from just using a Samsung J3 phone. Ladies and gentlemen, it is possible for you to transcend to the next level. All you just need is a skill. So I'm introducing you to, I've packaged all my knowledge into a digital product, into a program, into a mentorship program that's going to guide you from a zero-level beginner, from a zero-level copywriter to a pro. The name of the program is called Dominate with Copywriting. I'm going to teach you how to win with copywriting in 30 days under strict mentorship. It is a full-blown transformative program that is going to arm you with the most important income skill of the decade. And I'm going to be adding some AI tools, some system that will also make money easy for you. Let me be honest with many of you here. If you're still selling, if you're not making money in this age, in 2026, then that means you're learning from the wrong people, or maybe you've not just taken action. And that is the reason why mentorship is important, because mentorship doesn't just give you the opportunity to learn on your own. It gives you guidelines. Let me introduce you to what Dominate with Copywriting is. A 30 days intensive program. I have trained over 15,000 Nigerians, Ghanaians, and other African countries on how to use their smartphone to make daily income for themselves. So if you're interested in joining my people, my students, this program is for you. In this program is a self-paced learning system where I have live sessions with my students, access to community, access to templates, swipe file. Now, for the people that are going to be joining this evening, I am going to give you access to these books, this headline book, this hook book, and some other resources. You're going to be getting it, and you're going to be getting all this for a sum of 7,500. Now, 7,500, this is the bonus price. This is an early bird price. Normal price is 35,000 naira. Now, you may be asking yourself, Boss Uzi, for this 7.5, what am I even going to be getting from this 7.5? Let me show you. The first thing you're going to be learning is I'm going to be teaching you, number one, I'm going to be teaching you the A to Z of copywriting. The A to Z of copywriting. I'm going to be guiding you on, zero. If you're a zero-level copywriter, you know nothing about copywriting, I'm going to be guiding you from a zero-level copywriter to a pro. So this is also going to help you if you're a beginner. Now, for people that are interested in already making payments, this is the account details. I'm going to be putting the account details on the screen so that you can make your payment. That is the account details, money points. But let me just tell you what you can gain from this program. I'm going to be teaching you the A to Z copywriting beginner guide that will take you from a zero-level copywriter to a pro in 30 days or less. You're going to learn how the unique attraction system to capture readers into buyers. You're going to learn the magnetic hook framework that shows you exactly how to keep potential audience reading your copy, the secret to emotional storytelling that make your audience soaked in your story. You're going to learn the audience research guide that shows you how to find the right people to pay you. I'm going to teach you how to freelance this your copywriting skills so that you can make some profits in 30 days or less. You're going to be learning the word portfolio creation blueprint. I'm going to show you how to create an irresistible portfolio for a client so that clients can hire you. A lot of my students have used this particular one to land clients already. I don't want to mention their name. One of them is very, very private. I'm going to be teaching you the freelance profile optimization walkthrough, how to optimize your freelancing platform so that you can be attracted to your ideal audience, to your ideal clients, so that they can hire you. I'm also going to teach you how to optimize your bios, your LinkedIn, and all that, so that you can look presentable in the online space. I'm going to teach you the email copywriting secret, the A to Z guide that shows you exactly how to craft compelling copies. I'm also going to be teaching you the sales copy generation secret is an extensive guide that shows you how to write sales copies and landing page. You're also going to be learning the AI copywriting assistant guide that guides you, to write top-notch copies in minutes without cracking your head. You're also going to be learning the offline client getting framework. You're also going to be learning how to become a content creator with copywriting. Now, when you learn all these things, this thing is not just information. These things will make you get testimonies like this. My affiliate marketing business skyrocketed after I learned from you. Consistent 6-figure per week. I am forever grateful by Boss Uzi. Let me go to another money testimony. After your program, I landed a social media management retainer deal, $75K, $75 per week with graphic designing skills I learned. I use copywriting to sell my skill. Let me find another money skill. It took me 2 weeks after your program to get a job as an email copywriting that pays me $259 per month to create sales copy for a US-based company. Very, very good. Another one is I created an ebook on how to sell cookies. In 30 minutes, I have sold 200 copies, using the strategies I learned in your program. A lot of testimonies from my program and more. A lot of them have not been updated. Now, you're also going to be getting bonuses like the 7-figure copywriting secret by Boss Uzi, Mindset Boost. I'm going to give you the PDF content creation, the PDF profit generation system. I'll teach you how to create PDFs that can sell online. You're also going to be learning the affiliate marketing. I'm going to be giving you access to that. You're also going to get access to my library where I house books that can make you some good money. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what you're going to be getting when you join the Dominate with Copywriting today. Mentorship changed everything for me. I was struggling for months until I met people like John Obidi, Tonyo Motosho, Steve Harris, Akpe Emmanuel. Avoid costly mistake. My coach helped me skip all those mistakes. Now, price versus value. If a 35K course can teach you how to do 100K monthly, is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it. I'm a product of mentorship. See my mentors, John Obidi, Jimmy Tewe in Sheraton, 4 Point by Sheraton, Emeka Unobis, Oma Wogo. I have a lot of mentors and I'm not an island. I learn from a lot of people. I pay to get into circles. I also have a lot of testimonies from my students, but because of time, I will not be playing it. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been doubting, if you've been saying, is this not another online training? You attend and forget. This is a transformative engine. And if you implement everything I teach, you're going to be more skilled, confident, and even more financially empowered in 30 days or less. Or if you don't get all these things, you get your money back. Do you understand? So join copywriting, dominate with copywriting today. Now, there's a lot of things I can tell you, but one thing I'll just tell you today is that for the people that are here right now and asking Boss Uzi, is this I don't have a laptop. You don't need a laptop. I'm not a writer. I don't know tech stuff. I'm going to break it down for you. I've tried online stuff before. They did not work for me. Chances are you did not really have support. You did not really have mentorship. Some of you are saying you're too busy. This training is very, very flexible for you. Do you understand? It's flexible. I've created it in a way that is very, very flexible. So you don't need to worry about anything. This training has been designed for you. So for the people that are going to be joining tonight, I'm going to be giving you flash bonus. I'm going to be giving you a discount. Instead of you to pay 5,000 naira, instead of you to pay 7,500, I am going to be giving you, I'm going to be removing, I'm going to be removing 2,500 just so that you pay this night. And this discount is going to end today. It's going to end tonight. So 11:59 p.m. the discount is going to end. So if you're interested, you can use the account details on the screen and make payments. You can even use the money points. Just instead of paying 7,500, you can pay a sum of what 5,000 tonight. 5,000 naira tonight. Let me update it. 5,000 naira tonight. And this discount is just restricted to the people that are live, because I know that many people did not come live and they'll watch it later. But if you're watching it tomorrow on Saturday, or you're watching it on Monday, price has gone back towards 7,500. And this price is going to remain at 7,500 for a very limited time before we take it back towards the original price, which is what 35,000 naira. So if you're wise and you're interested in learning, you're interested in getting mentorship, you're interested in getting real-time access to a mentor that would actually take you from point A to point B, then this program is for you. How many of you are going to be taking action? If you're going to be taking action, type in the comment section, just type paid. If you're paid for this program already, just type paid. I can see some people have already made payments already. Congratulations to you. Who is Isaac? Congratulations to Isaac. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to everybody that is making payment right now. Congratulations to everyone. So that is it. That is all I have for you today. Now, let me now tell you guys something. One of the ways to change your life is not to see opportunities like this and say, I'm going to learn online, I'm going to learn YouTube. Sometimes your payments can be a price. Your payment is a sacrifice. You're sowing a seed into your future. Your payment is because if you can't pay for somebody, if you can't pay to learn from somebody, how do you expect your clients to pay you, to give you job? No. This life is rotational, and that is why Dangotes, the hotel dollars, the politicians, when people come to visit them, they give them bundle of money. Not that they are giving them for anything. They understand, if I give this guy money today, tomorrow he's going to do something for me. They understand, and they don't even expect the returns immediately. You understand? So you need to have that mindset. You need to have that mindset. You need to understand that whatsoever a man soweth, he shall reap. My students can bear me witness. All of them are gaining. If you don't gain, I can see a lot of you are making payment already. Congratulations. Congratulations. If you don't gain spiritually, you're going to gain intellectually. You're going to gain relationally. You need a mentor that can vouch for you. This program also comes with a certificate. You understand? You're going to be certified after this program. You understand? One of my students the other day was telling me, Boss Uzi, I'm applying for a job and they're looking for a referee. Please, can I put your name? I said, go ahead, put my name. Since you learned under me, I scrutinized you, I checked your work. Why not put my name as your referee? I'm going to stand for you. It doesn't cost me anything. But Susie, can you write a recommendation letter? I will do it for you. But when you're not my student and you come to me and say, no, please go. Please go. You don't have honor. You can't honor me, then we don't. And it's not about the money. It's about you understanding honor, joining a system. Dominate with copywriting. If you're hearing me speak, it's not just about copywriting. You're going to learn business intelligence, how to use this online space to profit for yourself. I'm rooting for you. Some people have already made payments. If you're taking action tonight, you can just take, when you make payment, just send me the proof of payment to my WhatsApp number, 090-3183-6907. With that being said, I love you guys. And if you've gotten value, before I go, if you've gotten value, just drop a fire emoji in the comment section. If you're also watching the replay, kindly do that as well. Finally, if you have not subscribed to my channel, let's get to 20K. 20K is far, but we will get there one day. But one step at a time. At least you can get to 18.1 today if you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So thank you so much, guys. Drop a fire emoji if today's class was impactful. Make sure you listen to everything I've said. It's not just about the money here. It's about you understanding it. I taught a very, very small thing. My WhatsApp number, this is my WhatsApp number here, 09031836907. After this training, I'll probably drop a message in the group. Just send me your proof of payment in my WhatsApp number, and I am going to answer you. It's going to answer you. This is my WhatsApp number on the screen. This for just send me your proof of payment, and that is all. So congratulations, Daniel. Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations to you. Good night and God bless you. Sleep tight and understand that for you to make money in this life, you need to be diligent, you need to be consistent, and you need to have a mentor that is ready to guide you. With that being said, good night and God bless you.